Happy Thursday, shoalmates, and welcome to the 175th installment of the Hot Mess Express with the fantabulous Miss Didi of Didi's Den. And I, Foxy of Foxy's Fishes. Thank you all for joining us this evening. So happy to be back amongst the shoal. I've missed you guys. I've missed you, Miss Didi.
Yes, the water's cooling off now. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's a lot cooler, but it's getting a little choppy down there. So I hope everyone that's in the hurricane path is in their safe places and everyone's doing okay. I know the weather's getting crazy down there, so we're thinking about you guys.
If there's one thing you count on is crazy weather.
Right? And it's been super crazy this year. Super crazy. Like I said, our lilacs are reblooming. What else
That's a
was
nice
cool?
in a way. It's fun to get them, but
And we have wild sunflowers that bloom all over here. And they all should have died off by now, but they're reblooming again. Like they're all over reblooming. So it's been a crazy, crazy season. So the weather's gonna be nuts. So like I said, everyone that's in the path of that storm, I hope you guys are safe. Oh
yeah,
my
they've been
goodness.
taking a beating down. What do you call it? Mid South.
Yeah, yes, they really have. They really have. Hopefully it'll
It's like
lighten
they
up.
can't get over one, and now here comes something else.
I know, and they're saying they're expecting one more hurricane at least this season. So oh my goodness. But they just upgraded that storm to a category 4, like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes ago. So, oh my goodness, like, that's crazy.
Now I have stayed during some storms. I have stayed
Mhm.
through almost every storm ever, but
Yeah,
I won't go above a two.
I don't blame you. That's crazy. If you had to hold on to
Uh,
something so you don't fly away, you probably shouldn't be there.
Florence was scary, and I've been scared.
Yeah.
But after a two, like no, we got to do something. Of course, you don't
Hmm.
know. You could be running into a storm anymore, but nah, not for me. Hmm.
I think like watching storm chasers chase storms is cool, but I can't do
Yeah.
that.
Can you imagine when that thing turns around though, and they're in that little car?
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
thank you.
that thing don't go. If it won't hit 200 on the speedometer, I wouldn't want to be driving it being a storm chaser.
And how often do they need to replace their vehicles too? A lot of damage, gotta be, gotta be.
Blow the motor right out of it, getting out of there.
Mhm.
Oh,
So let me welcome in those who have joined us so far. I see that Fish Family participants list is working this evening. So thank you so much, I almost said Max. I was watching Max Velocity before this. Matt. I meant Matt. Working so hard on getting the Fish Family website back up and running. We greatly appreciate that. But I want to say happy Thursday and welcome to Dee Dee's Fin Den, My Fish Tanks Aquatics, Paul McCarthy, Mark Sturlson, Dennis Christensen, Brandon Lightcap, Fish Nerd, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, 3G, James H, Monster Fish Gal, Long Family Shoal, Whips World, and Aqua Nugro. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday.
and Daniel Berry Sports Highlights just popped in.
Oh, hello, Daniel. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. And I see
Hmm,
Linky's
look
joined us as well. Hi,
yeah.
Linky.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. And I see that Bigfoot has rejoined membership. Thank you so very much for that, Dennis. We greatly appreciate that for re-becoming, rejoining membership, becoming a member again. Let us play you a video for that. What shall we play, Dennis?
Yoo-hoo!
Red tail right out the gate. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. Let me see if I missed anything in chat. Not too much going on in chat. I guess everyone's busy today. I know we've been
It's a
super,
slow day. Well, a lot of people storm
yes,
prepping.
storm prepping or event prepping. I know there's a lot
Or
of
may
that
not
going
have power,
on, right?
I see the eaters got all their stuff wrapped up good and tight, ready for it.
Yes, and they even got something extra special accomplished yesterday. They had their little baby girl. She's so stinking cute. And we wanted to say congratulations to you guys on a perfect baby girl. They named her Myra. She's so cute. Oh my goodness, perfect. And just in
Well,
time for the storm.
Yeah, the stork can't fly in all that hard weather, so he just dropped
Yeah.
it in early.
Yes. And Shelby's hair was perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. It's like, my gosh, it's like she got ready for a photo shoot.
Right?
Now, I don't know if she had the baby cesarean or passed it natural. I know she had planned for a cesarean, but it was all earlier than what she thought.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But she looked fantastic. That's all I can say.
Well, I'm sure we'll know more details when she gets home and settled. But so very happy for you guys. A big congratulations. And we'll be playing Myra and the rest of our shoalmates, their birthday song, just a little bit later. I want to welcome in Fish Fam Link, Mousy Files, Go with the Flow Aquatics, Bionic Bigfoot, Coral Works, Stephen P. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you're doing well this evening. Oh my goodness, it's really hard to keep up in chat and think about what I'm supposed to talk about next.
It is. The older you get, the harder that it is. It doesn't get easier with practice.
I have 3 notepads in front of me, and although they're telling me what to do, I can't do what I'm doing on them, follow them, and still do the things up here.
Let me show everybody my new sexy new thing I got.
Yes, please. It's so
I've changed my angle, so I'm at a whole different place in the fish room.
That is so pretty.
And it's got this sexy deep purple inside the cup and on the handle. Yeah. We love purple here.
Now, you made these?
No, I ordered this off fishfam.link.
Oh, I thought you were making those with your cry cut. It is very pretty. Very good.
No, this is theirs, but I don't know. Something about a new mug just feels good. Maybe I'm just weird.
Right? It's that new mug.
Can I rub it?
Coated. Oh my goodness. Welcome in Sideshow Cody V, Empire of Dirt, Jeff Kane. Thank you for joining us, guys. And Coro had some good advice. Don't ever tell a woman to calm down. And Fishner says, telling a lady to calm down is about as effective as baptizing a cat.
That's like a challenge. Tell me to calm down. We're fixing to F around and find out. Especially if you tell me to calm the hell down.
Right? Telling me to calm down
in the South.
Yeah. So what have you been up to all this week, Miss Didi?
Well, I have broken down all the tanks that were outside with the fish tanks, the aquariums I had set up out for the summer. And so they've been broken down, and I carried a couple of them to my friend that keeps Lola for us, when we go on trips and stuff. And she's kind of new fish keeper. She's got little teeny tiny tanks. And I was going to give her that 25 tall cube things, and I put it in the car. And I put the 10-gallon that she says she still wanted in the car. So I took it up there. I said, okay, you sure you don't want this one, And she looked, she said, oh my gosh, fish would be so pretty in there. It's like, she's hooked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said, it sure would. And it would be pretty. And she's already picked out a spot in the room. And I left the sink there too. And I'm going to share with her some of the fish I got today. Some fish I got this past summer.
Oh, nice.
And because today there was a pretty little box in the mail. It was a heavy box, actually, and it was Foxy's Fishes and Pepin Creek Aquatic Shrimp fish.
You don't say.
Amazing.
What fish did you get this week? Totally forgetting. You told me earlier today that you got there fine.
Well, I got some of those longfin cherry barbs that y'all gifted to me. And then I ordered some of those. Well, I actually won the bid on the auction the other night, the Rose Bows Monty Rainbows, and got those. So, yay!
You're gonna
And
love them so very much. Those longfin cherry barbs, you are gonna fall in love with. Just as soon as they grow up just a little, like they're adorable now, but when they get
they
bigger,
are.
oh my goodness, girl, when they go into spawn and the boys go that deep, intense red, you're gonna just be looking at them the whole time.
But I got them for my discus tank. Of course, I put them in a little shrimp tank for right now because they're kind of little, and I have a big angelfish in there, and I don't want to take a chance.
Yeah, grow them up a
And
little bit.
but the tank they're in, the colors are perfect for them. So it's like I don't know if I'll be moving them or not. It'll
Yeah.
be it'll be hard because they look so good in there already. Just out of the out of
Yeah.
quarantine. It's really quarantine for them, but
They look
very
excellent in a
pretty.
planted tank. They look great.
And I always thought, people are exaggerating. They can't be that pretty.
They
Well, they
are.
are. Yeah,
They're
they are.
prettier. They're prettier than what we say because we can't express how pretty they are.
Yeah. And just wait till those tails come in. 'Cause who doesn't like a
Yes.
little tail? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they're starting to show it now. Their fins are growing with them, but they'll definitely elongate a lot more than that. So, and Jen, you welcome in Vibes Aquatics. Happy Thursday, Scotty the Fish Freak. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. Scotty says, I'm finally here, catching up from beginning on double. He's always double timing everything.
He don't know what goes on at double. Look, I talk too fast for him to double and understand what I'm saying.
I know. I feel sorry that he has to listen to my giggles on double time. That must be like torture. And Matt, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
I did get another fish today at the fish store.
Oh, did you? Do tell.
I found a misfit. What do you call it? Ghost knife. I can't call it a black ghost knife because it is a mottled color black ghost knife. And they've had it for a couple of months and nobody's buying it, I guess, because it's not black. But it's like, well, I know she's good, so let me have that one.
Well, it's just waiting to come home with you is all.
Maybe so, and I've got a tank of misfits. I got a blind EBA in there. It's completely blind, and I have to drop food like real close for it to pick up on it. Hey, it's food time, and that's how that's how she eats. So
yeah, we also have a tank of I call it the Island of Misfit Fish tank. And all of our babies, like if there's any culls or ones that are born special needs, like ones that we're not going to sell, as long as they are happy and comfortable and they're not struggling, they go in that 75 to live out their lives. And if anybody ever wants to adopt one when they're here, they're more than welcome to. Like we have all of our, I call them my 4 amigos. They were Bosemani that were born a few batches ago that were, for some reason, they had no tails, just no tails at all. But they're perfect. They're fine. They wiggle. They're beautiful. Otherwise, they just don't have a back tail. So we had someone that adopted those, and we'll be bringing them to the swap this weekend so they can go and live out their lives in their new happy home. Matt says, I keep my misfits in a cage in the basement with soundproofing. He says, I never thought you'd just put them in tanks, but I think they need scuba gear.
yeah, that's extra time, keeping that tank of air full.
Yeah, and I don't want to like kill them. Oh my goodness! But this week, we've been busy prepping for the swap. We have so much going on because the swap's going to be very hectic. It's the first one since spring, so we're trying to get ourselves adjusted for it, prepping. I had to go to the dentist this week. I had to get three friggin' fillings. It was a nightmare, and I think. Was that yesterday? I went and got 3 fillings yesterday.
It was just yesterday. It seemed like a lifetime ago.
Like I had old fillings up in here, and I guess one of them was like coming loose. So she didn't want to fill it at first, but I also didn't want to drive 3 hours away to get a root canal that I really didn't need. So I kind of talked her into it, and she did them, and it feels great. They feel fine. So she did a great job. The only thing is, like, when I put my teeth together, that feels a little bit high, because those are the only two teeth in my whole mouth that are touching. I mean, they're almost touching everywhere else, but it's just annoying. So I'm gonna probably go in there and get that filed down a little bit, and then I'll be fine. But I hate getting fillings. Oh my goodness, I do not like needles. I think I got like 9 of them total. Oh,
Woo.
so yeah.
Now my brother would take an emery board and file that thing down himself.
Well, my fear is that I would try to do something like that, pull the whole thing out, and then I need to lose the tooth, or like,
Yes.
I don't wanna risk that, because I have really bad luck of that. And Mousy said, "Did your cat fall in the tank, Mousy?" I think there was a water accident there. And welcome in, Craig's Catfish Cave Geek Boy. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday to you guys. Hope you're doing well. Craig says he's been up to since 6. New work routine now. Oh my goodness, that's early.
Well,
feels like the afternoon already. He says, well, it's the evening for us. It's 6:20 here. 7:20 for you, right, Didi?
yes, for me.
And hello, Nathan. Welcome in. He says, hello, my fishy friends. Hope everyone that's going to be in the hurricanes path is staying as safe as possible so far. Just a ton of wind here. Yes, we were talking about that earlier. Yes, everyone that's in the path of that storm, please be safe. It lasts like 20 minutes before the stream started. They upgraded it to a category 4. So that's very scary. Fish Nerd said, Mousy's cat joined the aquatic colts. Drank the tank water. Oh, that's funny. 420 on the left coast.
It's always 420 somewhere, and it's always 5 somewhere. No matter where you go, you can find it.
Oh, another exciting thing that happened this week. I won a $50 gift card on the Garden of Eaters live stream. I can't believe that. Like, that totally blew me away. I wasn't even expecting to win, but that was crazy. So I used that gift card while there's sales going on, their hurricane sale, to buy some shrimp that I'm taking a risk on. And I'm hoping that I don't kill them right away, but I ordered some Stardusts, and they should be here tomorrow. Stardust Caradinas. They look so pretty. I have their tank. It's all set up. It's been seasoned. The substrate's been seasoned. Plants are set. Substrate's on point. TDS is on point. KH is on point. I'm going to drip acclimate them for at least 24 hours. I would do them for 48, but we have to go to the swap. We're leaving for the swap Saturday, so I can do them for about 24, 28 hours. Put them in. Pray they don't die. I hope I have it all set up right. I didn't put any. Oh, there's a mosquito or something. I didn't put any crazy plants in there, so I don't have to mess with the substrate much. I did some crypts. I did some Oko stone that I'd stuck a little bit of Java fern and a little tiny Anubias in the holes. And then I did a Taiwan lily on the other side. So those should be very good for like not having to mess with the substrate much, mess with the plants. And hopefully these shrimp live a good life here.
Now that stone, that's dragon stone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not Siru, it's dragon.
Yeah, it's the fancy way to say it.
Oko stone. Did I say Oko or dragon? I know it as Oko.
No, you said Oko, but I'm thinking,
Yeah.
I think that's dragon stone. I think she's used that term before.
Yes, dragon stone, yes. I got this from Aqua Rocks, Colorado, and I have not used it yet. So I took a couple pieces and I finally put it, like, rinsed it off really good because it still had a lot of clay in it, and I put it in the tank. And I love how this one looks because it honestly looks like petrified wood, not like the traditional, like the orange ready dragonstone. This looks like petrified wood. It's very, very cool.
It'll be interesting to see what they have at the vendors' tables this year at the Clash and see if they have some cool stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And Brandon says, shrimp are easy. Don't sweat it. Oh, I've killed so many raccoon caridina before I got it right. I've murdered some.
Now she's
So,
doing
or
caridina shrimp without an RO unit. So
yes. But I'm able to get away with it mostly because our tap water is very, very basic. It comes out of tap like 6.8 to 7. TDS is like 33 to 40, which is just a tad bit of iron. No KH, no other minerals. So I have to remineralize with equilibrium. And if KH is needed, I put just a tiny little piece of a calcium chip in there. Or another trick that I do is I feed them brine shrimp once a week, which counts as their KH as well. I've noticed that works with the raccoons. Steven says, apparently there are 2 types of dragonstone that look similar, and only one is true Oko stone. Yep, Aqua Rocks has the real stuff. Then yay, got the real stuff.
they have some really nice stuff too.
Yes, they do. And they you can either call and talk with them about the pieces that you would like if you're building a select display in your tank. Or if you're lazy like I am, you can just order it and they will select you magnificent pieces to build that fit together well. And they are just incredible pieces. There's like no basic piece that I got in the box. I think I ordered 25 pounds of it. There's not a basic piece in there. They are all great. Now, if you've ever ordered stone on Amazon, and you see all these pretty pictures, and then you get a box, and then all it's like flag stone, and it's just all plain basic. You do not get that from Aqua Rocks, Colorado. They pick out amazing stones. They have amazing selection, and I highly recommend you guys need any stones, definitely check them out. They have awesome selection of that stuff.
Man.
Fishner says, all my rocks came out of the farm fields. That was mostly Brian too. I bought him his first ever fancy rocks, as he calls them.
Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with it either.
But also when we go out here in the fields and get rocks, it's mostly big chunks of quartz. So it's kind of cheating here. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Depends on, what scape you're going. Not like I know how to plan things out because I don't. But, certain people want a certain type of rock with a certain kind of plants that all make it look like it belongs.
Yeah.
Not me. I just like it all.
I like mix matching them up, but I don't like mixing up the rocks in the tank. Like they all have to be the similar type rocks. But
when you start talking about
rocks in different tanks.
When you're talking about Ryan and Brian and getting rocks and off and all that, it got his attention.
Brian goes out and gets his Matt just is just waiting up on anything Peplin. Greg says, I think I paid around $200 for the few bits I have, and it's around $50 a small bag. Wow. I think I paid, I got those, and I got 2 breeder boxes, and the total came to $112. So that wasn't bad. I don't think that was a bad deal at all.
Now, something I've learned to do with those breeder boxes is like when I'm changing out my sponges, I've got those, the kind with the 2 soft sponges that stick on the sticks.
The dual sponge, yeah.
I take the dirty sponges and hang them in the tank while the new ones are getting, all the good stuff in it.
Yeah.
And that way I don't worry about losing my cycle or nothing. And yet more shrimp can't go get and hide in the little crevices and stuff. So
that's a good idea. That's what we have, a few tanks that we'll throw in all of our extra sponges in to keep them seasoned. So usually like a cichlid tank or something. And then we go and, clean them out, and then we put them in the tanks wherever we need them. And then that way they're cycled. But what you do is a good idea too. Or you can also take one off, let it do whatever. And you can put a dirty one on there. And then when the other one gets dirty, you can put the new clean one on there. And then eventually they're all seasoned that way.
Well, I've got like 7 right now hanging at the bottom at the 55. Yeah. They're just there in case if I need one, it's ready,
I love that the small dual sponges, like when I would put them in the little tanks with the crocodile toothpick fish, they'd use them as caves, and I thought it was so stinking cute. They would use it, like if they're vertical, they use the rungs, but if they're horizontal, they love the center of that sponge. They love the sponges so much. And Branson says, I take my rocks from the pink parking lot garden beds. They have some nice rocks, don't they? I've been eyeballing some of them. McDonald's sometimes does too, but then I think there's been like all salt and chemicals sprayed on them, so I would worry about that. It's the only thing.
You just gotta clean them.
Nathan
I
says
picked up rocks.
Maybe the fake Dragonstone doesn't breathe. Oh, what the hell? He's already humping Steven's leg thinking about it. I'm keeping Peplin far away from you, Matt.
I would if I was you. He seems to like tall men, so Tony's safe.
Yeah. Well, good thing Brian's shrinking as he gets older.
It'd be less desirable in 20 years.
And Steven says, it's not fake, it's just from a different place. I don't think there's even a price difference. Oh, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Oh, goodness. So, yes. Not only
did have that. I'm sorry. They did have that dragon wood at the Clash. Was it last year? Yeah, last year.
Dragon wood?
Looked like dragon stone.
Oh, yes.
I mean, but it was wood. And it was like, that was so cool.
That was really cool. I remember seeing that on one of the skates. Was it Shelby's skate maybe that I saw it in?
Yes.
Possibly. But it was very pretty. I honestly thought it was just Dragonstone. Dragonwood sounds a little rough.
He wouldn't know. He's never had to do that.
Geek Boy says, I'd keep everything away from that. And Branson says, my leg's open if anyone wants to get it.
Come here and get it right here.
Oh my goodness. Cora says the only time Matt is safe is when you distract him with black olives and he has to put one on each finger. You're safe. That's hilarious.
Oh,
3G Dragonwood was Rico's nickname in college. And yes, welcome in. I missed a few people. Silver Creek's Aquatics, Cool Gamer, Nathan Hubby. Yes, I read your comment, but I didn't say hello. And 3G, I didn't see your name on there either. So welcome in, guys. Thank you for joining us. And Whips says, I will never do the Dragonstone type rock ever again. That shit's like a sponge filter that you can't squeeze clean. The first time a jaguar spooks, it plumes like a bomb over Hiroshima. Good thing that it's only in a Caradina tank, and I washed it very well. So
yeah, you wash it a lot. Did you see Tommy?
It's clean. I
Silver
swear.
Creek. Okay.
I believe I did. If not, hello, Tommy. Welcome in. Oh, yeah, I set up. Yep. And Cool Gamer, thank you for joining us. And Vibes gave us a $1.99 super sticker. Thank you so very much for that, Vibes. You are too kind to us. Every single live stream he gives us a sticker. Let me see.
And it just has this very soft word, vibes.
Just vibes.
Vibes.
Thank you so
like
so
jazz
very
fingers.
much. Vibes, right? Spirit fingers. So let me play you a video. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, Vibes. And 3G reminds us, does anyone smell Ben Gay? He's all lubed up for our next portion. Are you guys?
He's a fraud if he's lubing up with Ben Gay, is all I can say.
He likes it spicy. But get your sore muscles ready, guys, because it is time for our members video. At the making of the video, we are currently at 106 members still to this channel. Guys, thank you so very much for all of your support. That is crazy to even think of monetized, let alone have over 100 members, guys. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate that. And if you all are ready, Greg, here is your member video.
Together we sparkle, together we glow. Grateful for my friends, letting love show. Shoalmates gather, dancing in a whirl, underwater magic in a coral swirl. Every fish and dolphin joining in the fun, thankful for the laughter under the sun. Thank you, shoalmates. Underwater family can't replicate. Thank you, my dear friends. Together forever, the love never ends. Seaweed swaying, rhythm in the tides. Foxy's heart is happy, joy she can't hide. Colors of the ocean, vibrant and true. Shoalmates by your side, always in view. Shoalmates, shoalmates in the deep. Treasure these moments, memories we keep. Love and laughter all around in the ocean's heart, joy is found. Thank you, shoalmates. Underwater family can't replicate. Thank you, my dear friends. Together forever, the love never ends. Thank you, oh yeah. Treasure these moments, memories we keep. Ooh, yeah. Love and laughter all around. In the ocean's heart, joy is found. Thank you, shoalmates. Underwater family can't replicate. Thank you, my dear friends. Together forever, the love never ends.
A 106 members, guys. Thank you so very much. Greatly appreciate it. It helps us so much around here. Buying new stock, taking lots of trips. Puppy Shane's getting his bowls cut off next week. You guys have helped pay for that as well. Thank you so very much for all your support. I greatly appreciate it. And I saw
Going
that
up on the chopping block.
Yeah, he's going, well, he was born in June, so June, July, August, September, October, so 12, 13, 14, so a year and a half.
Well, at least he's better off than a Christmas goose.
Oh my goodness, and he's gone to a very good vet, so I have no worries about that at all. But we had some membership milestones come through during. So first is Nathan Hovey, member for 13 months. Thank you so much for your support, Nathan. And he says 13 months of awesome people. Thanks to everyone that gifts memberships. Appreciate you all. Oh my goodness, we are so grateful for that as well. And we are so happy to have you amongst our membership, Nathan. Let me play you a video.
I just want to know what he cleaned with that rag.
Right? We'll have to ask him next time we see him. And Mark Strelson gifted 5 more Foxy's Fishes memberships. Are you serious? We're at 111 members. That is such a lucky number. Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
You got some work to do, Lucy.
Thank you so very much for that, Mark. I greatly appreciate that. Miss Didi, are you able to see who those went to?
Yes, it went to Whip's World, Land Giraffe, Deb's Aqua Pets, Shane's Tanks and Bowls, and Andy Carson.
Nice. Well, welcome to membership, guys, and thank you again, Mark, so very much. I didn't notice their fish tattoos before. I love it.
See, now Annette should have been here because she would have seen that Coro is taller than Ian. I just saw it. Didn't you see it on the internet?
Yeah, well, maybe she's lurking.
Proof is
Oh
in
my
the pudding.
goodness. And we also had, speaking of, we had a membership milestone for Coral for 13 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much for your support, Coral. Let me not play you for yourself again. Let me. Thank you so very much for your support. And Matt Liquid Zoo, member for 16 months. That's crazy. That's crazy. And he just says, wood.
He's excited right now. He can't even think straight.
Right? So which one do I gotta play for him? He's gonna want this one. Thank you, Matt. That's as much pep as you can get in your step.
I think if you had Pep and Steven on the same pole, I think he would probably pass out.
Probably.
It would be too much pressure for him.
He's probably overheating right now. Scotty the Fish Freak, member for 2 months. Thank you so very much for your support. The channel says, my freaking red wigglers escaped. Ew. How did they escape?
Oh.
Did you not have the lid on there? Well, ew, I'm so sorry about that. But thank you for your support to the channel. Let me send over a cleanup crew. Axolotls love worms. They'll be right there.
Yeah, they'd be like, let us out, we'll get them.
Exactly. They'll be swimming across your floor to get to them. And Westworld member for 10 months. Thank you so very much, as you folks have been cool enough to buy me a membership for 10 months. You guys and gals are freaking amazing. They really are.
They are.
They really, really are. Thank you so very much, guys. And here's something special for you, Whip.
You and I know you about that life. Drop with me. Drop with me.
And Fish Nerd member for 3 months. Thank you so very much. Greatly appreciate that. Keith says, hashtag remember Kevin. we shall never forget Kevin. And thank you so very much, Fish Nerd.
That kitty in the city.
Greatly appreciate that. And I'm just catching up on the chat side right now. And Steven said to that comment, would need to be a very strong pull. Well, good thing Brian Wells well. You guys,
we can get some good bolts.
Ooh, and Vibe says, I'm eating Domino's pizza, chips, and drinking IBC root beer. Where's the cottage cheese? I'm disappointed, sir. Doesn't sound too bad, though.
I had a chance to play. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead before that thought goes away.
I had a chance to play a practical joke on my husband.
Oh.
When I went to the LFS, of course, I used to go there to get my crickets when I had my no.
Yeah.
And when I came home with my fish bag and all, I came home with this thing. And he says, "What's in that?" I said, "Well, it's a lizard that gets 4 feet long." And he just like, "Where you gonna put it?" And it just had stuff in it. They misordered and had all these boxes, so they were putting stuff in it instead of, you know.
That's funny.
But he took it like a champ, though. If I really had it.
I'm so proud of you, Tony. You got this.
Yeah. He's about to drop over like.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh, it's funny.
Scotty said about the worms that the lid was on perfectly, no freaking clue. So I put another bin on top to weigh it down. Ooh, well, you can see on the lid where they kind of slid out, maybe, or there's
And it was not on perfectly.
yeah, they got out. There was some way. They escaped some way. But welcome in, Daniel Velez Vinoski. Did I say hello to you? Welcome in. The Zen Ginger. Welcome in. MNC, Night Owl Aquatics. Guys, thank you all for joining us this evening. Hope you're doing well. I'm still catching up on chat. I didn't even get to talk
Vinoski, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I can't shut up. I didn't get to talk about the swap yet or show you guys the things yet. I want you to talk about the clash, the things that you have going on. But before we do that, we got to do some birthdays.
Oh, cool.
There have been some great birthdays this week. And I want to say happy birthday to our shoalmates, ABC Biotope Creations, Kenny, Mark Sterlson, John Sua, Myra Eater, and always Aquafunk. A very merry birthday to each and every single one of you. We hope you had phenomenal birthdays and hope you have another fantastic trip around the sun. And without further ado, here's your birthday song.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, guys and gals. Mwah.
Yes. So Myra is the new eater baby?
Yes, she is the new heiress.
I did not know what her name was.
I only knew through Facebook.
And I finally got my shower or whatever thing finally ordered.
Nice.
I'm such a slacker. I'm such a slacker. Baby was already here.
With so much stuff going on, it gets just so hectic. It gets so hectic. Like, oh my goodness, baby Hagen Hill is already a month old. Can you believe that? It's already, it's crazy.
Sure enough.
And who did I miss? The Long Family Show. Did I say hello to you? Welcome in. But yes, tell us what you got going on with the clash coming up. It's so fastly approaching.
Well, this year we're doing something a tad bit different where we're going to be selling items on the Fish Family table.
Yeah.
And now Jenna has already asked people to send in some things, plants, fish, whatever that, it will be going towards Fish Fam Link expenses, when they get sold. But, if you want to send some fish up there for us to sell or some plants or, something different, do so. I've made coasters, I've made aprons, and I was digging and going through all my totes to see what, I need to get out of there. Yeah. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'd forgotten. I saw my Halloween decorations.
The dipped skull. Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So I said, you know what? And this was from, Chattanooga Ed teaching us how to hydro dip a while back. And if you haven't seen that video, go find it.
Yes, it's so very cool.
Because it's cool. So I picked up a few more to do. There's an alien one.
Oh, I like that one.
And they didn't have much. And, of course, he was broken. Aww. But I bought him anyways. And so I'll probably keep this one and I'll trade out the one I'd made before. So I'll keep the broken guy. And, of course, this sexy beast, he's going to look pretty cool, hydro dipped. Who wouldn't like a little paint splashed on him? Mm-hmm. And I thought this one was cool.
Oh,
I'm going to have to pop the eyes out to pluck them out, and then put them back. And I got a little teeny tiny one. So somebody has a nano tank.
Oh, those are good ideas, though. I like that.
But, I was thinking of something I could do that, and it really doesn't take a lot of time. It's just the drying. But it is tank safe with the paint that Ed teaches us to use. And Lord knows, this one's been in my discus tank, but I'm very, scared of putting stuff in. It's been in there 2 years running. So,
Yeah.
no problems. So I'll be bringing that for some of my stuff, to
Okay,
build.
so if someone was interested in sending some stuff for the clash table, A, who do they contact, and B, where does it get sent to?
Well, Jenna said they could mail it to the hotel where the clash is going,
Mhm,
say like Thursday-ish.
mhm.
We're all getting there. Several of us are getting there Wednesday, but we may not be there by the time mail's delivered. But if you'll send it
Yeah.
Thursday or so, we can get it. And the address of that hotel is on the KeystoneClash.com site.
Okay.
And of course, if we probably have a very fancy mod in here that could grab that for us really quick.
I'm sure we do. We got some of the best in here.
And if you don't know, which if you should probably have already heard it, if you want your stickers to be given away as, hey, I can't be here, but please, give up my stickers, we'll put that on the table too.
Mhm.
And Scotty says it could arrive Wednesday or Thursday, so Scotty will be there. But I
Awesome.
wasn't going to just demand he work. He already has bosses that tell him what to do already. I wasn't going to be one. I'm not that kind of bossy woman, Scotty. Unless you work for me, you don't know. But if
And
you ever
like-
decide to work for me, you'll find out.
You can ask Eduardo. He knows what it's like to be under that 90.
Yeah. You know what? If you don't want to work, that's what can happen to you.
Yes.
And Scotty could fit in there way better than Eduardo.
He folds up easier.
I'd have room for two of them.
Oh goodness. And Steven, yes, I highly suggest doing what Steven says, to mail out whatever you want to be on that table by Monday. Monday is the best day for shipping, for things to get there Wednesday, Thursday through like USPS. And he says he doesn't know the details because he ain't fancy, but you're married to Jenna, so you have to be at least a little fancy sometimes. Thank you, Fish Monster. I was going to say Fish Gal. Lori, for dropping the link for that greatly in the chat, and you get Ed video. These guys are the random links. And I saw that we have Mickey's Aquariums that came in. Hello, Mickey. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Scotty says, too, Scotty sounds sexy.
Oh, Lord. Now Al is on the cottage cheese.
Oh, I'm sorry. I unclicked that out. Oh, you're giving him suggestions. Maybe he just likes it raw. DG says Didi has a knack for popping eyes out.
I can pluck them.
But she prefers to pluck them. Well, you have sweet dreams, Mickey. Thank you for popping in, saying hello to us. Hope you sleep well, and we'll see you around the show. And Geek Boy has given us the address to where you can send it to. It's 6170 Morgantown Road, Morgantown, PA, is where you can
Look at
send
the Geek Boy doing some moderator stuff.
Thank you for that, Geek. You know what? That's because Geek loves us. We greatly appreciate that. It sounds like the grandbaby or the dog is at the door trying to get in. Of course, Scotty, you have to pay Didi to get that kind of stream in. Oh my goodness, that's funny. So you're gearing up for the fish. You're gearing up for the clash next week. We have the swap going on this week. We just got the vendor list. Was it this morning or last night? Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can find it to share it with you guys.
I'll pop that up there while you're finding it.
I didn't have it set up behind the scenes. So this is the vendor list. Populate that. And then I go over here. It's like I've never done this before. And it's not like we have all the time in the world either. So I hope you guys are being able to see this. But this is the vendor list. Is it showing for you? Yes, it is.
Well, it's showing, but there's no way in the world I could read it.
Okay, so let me go over here, click go here. How do I solo? No, full screen layout. Still tiny as hell. Let me see if I can.
Can you read it like in 2 minutes?
Is that better? Is that better? Can you see it better now? Is it
Yes. Yep.
readable? Okay. So there's going to be a ton of people there. These are all the vendors that are going to be there versus where their tables are. There's so many good people. I believe also Primetime Aquatics is going to be there. They better be because I pre-ordered some fish from there. So I've already bought fish from the swap and I haven't gone to the swap yet. But we are going to be in H1H2. And let me show you guys where H1H2 is and how the swap is laid out. Because I expect us to have a crazy day on Sunday because of where our table layout is. So let me see how that's displaying for you guys. So yeah, we are going to be H1H2. So everybody lines up around the building over here. They come in through the entranceway, and we are going to be the first 2 freaking tables in the door. That's bananas. And we are going to be so busy. I'm so excited about that. It's going to be so much fun. And I can't wait to hang out with all of our fishy people again. Shane's Tanks and Bowls and Maymay's coming up for the day to hang out with us as well. So we're so very excited about that. And we are taking pre-orders. So if any of you guys are going to the Quad City swap this weekend, we have a community post of the fish that we have available for pre-sale. But I can read off some of the ones that we have available right now for the swap. We have all of our axolotls. Still, we have 1 melanistic GFP. We have 4 glow leucistics, and then we have 12 non-glow leucistics left. We're going to be taking Chopra Danios, Longfin Cherry Barbs, Celestial Pearl Danios, maybe. I got to check the size on those still. We definitely have some males left of those, just adult males that we're moving on. Too many in our last batch. Low on female, high on male. So we have some male adults ready to go. We have Dwarf Emerald Rasboras, Simless Cories, Longfin Panda Cories, Longfin Paleatus Cories, Abe's Creek Bosemani, Rosario LaCourte Bosemani. Those guys are so stinking cute. I'm not sure about the pygmies. Got to check their size still. We'll have adult chocolate bristle noses, short fin super red bristles, snowball neos, red cherry neos. For my first time ever, we're going to have raccoon caridina shrimp. Thank you, Miss Didi, for helping me figure them out. As well as a few short fin lemon blue eye plecos. So those are the things we're bringing to the swap. And we're also going to be bringing some plants, some Java moss, some pearl weed, I don't know what else, probably a couple other plants, and also some botanicals. So if you guys are coming there, if you'd like to pre-order any of these items, you can find that list on the community tab, and we hope to see you Sunday. So oh goodness, Whip is coming. Yay, so excited about that. Then I'll see you
Give him
Sunday.
a hug for me, please.
Yes, I sure will. It's hard to reach up that high, but hopefully he'll come down to my level a little bit. And I'll give him an extra big hug for you. Nathan says, Foxy's, when y'all ship fish, do you add oxygen from a bottle into the bags? No, we do not. We only use ambient room air, and we just trap the air in the bag. I don't like the idea of using oxygen from a bottle in the bags. I feel like that's too much for them. And Mark Sterlson, member for 16 months. Thank you, Mark, for all of your support. You are so very generous. Thank you. Says each and every week has been an adventure. Yes, it truly has. And oh my goodness, we're so happy to have that adventure with you guys. Thank you so much. I love that one. Thank you so very much. And Fisher says, I'll pre-order another hug from Peplin. I don't know, because you touch too many butts.
I don't know. It sounds like Peplin might need to set up a kissing booth.
Right? Everybody's after Peplin.
Y'all could retire for the winter, maybe.
Right?
You got to take one for the team.
Ooh, I don't think I set up the stream to go to Vibes next. I have been so airheaded. Let me go over and fix my mistake really fast.
Well,
Sorry
we
about
all got
that,
to be
guys.
something.
Well, I've been an absolute airhead. Oh my goodness, I'm only 18 away from 1500. I
Wow.
just saw that's crazy. I just saw that. Well, I'm back here in the studio. So what do you have going on for this weekend, Miss Didi?
Well,
Just
I still have lots of things to get straight for the class because
yeah.
I've packed for 3 of us, and I've gotten my list kind of like what to do before I pack and what to pack and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And because I'm also in the aquascaping contest, so I've got to carry my little step stool, and they said to bring your own tools. We got a letter this week, just in case, and
Yeah.
we could bring some other stuff just in case there wasn't enough to do your scape. Well, if I haven't seen anything, I have no idea what I want to do. This is going to be an on the whim scape, okay?
Yeah.
And maybe a judge will be just like me. Wouldn't that be a hoot? And somebody who just spins around in circles and everything. But so I've got that to do, and I'm going to have some freebies to carry up and just give away,
Yeah.
and some little gifty things. Not maybe a whole lot, but we'll have some. And I don't know what everybody else is doing, but so I've got that stuff all gathered out of the shed. Which, good Lord, I've emptied 5 tubs out of the shed this week getting rid of stuff, and I've got to decide which plants I'm going to share. And me and some plants, I kind of, I'm stingy. But that
It's really hard to
and
part with your plants, especially like for us because we use a lot of them as spawning media. So it's
yeah,
really hard to part with them because it's really hard to find extras.
and I like looking at them. I finally, good Lord, I just like looking. And right now I'm just in love with my tanks again. And for a
Yeah.
while I was struggling and stressed out, and I couldn't keep up. And I finally got it to a point I can kind of keep up, and I'm catching up with little, like changing out the filter floss and those box filters and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I have that and a sponge tank, a sponge filter. In most tanks they have 2, so I can alternate the kinds. And
Mhm.
so I've got that still to do. And I've been planting orchid things this week, making them in
Nice.
some little small aquariums that I'm not using. Putting little orchid displays in them, so we can see which ones die first, the ones in the big terrarium or those.
And
You
that
know,
reminds me, there's some iris bulbs I need to send you. So we need to get those probably after the clash once they're fully deadened for the season. Got to write that down because I'll forget it again.
and I see Andy Carson came in, and did I see Jenna?
Hello, Andy. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I don't think Jenna populated, but if you're watching later on, Jenna, hi. Scotty said he just talked to Grant. Baby and Shelby are doing well, and the house is okay as well. Awesome. That's so good to hear. That's a big relief. And I did ask people in chat why you were talking. What should the hashtag be over to Vibes this evening? Fishnard suggests Peplin hugs. Coro suggests kissing booth. Zen suggests Didi's packing. Which one would you like to go with, Miss Didi?
I do have a package, even though I'm a girl. At the prison, they said I had a set of brass ones, so I guess hey, you got to be what you are.
So I guess we're going with Didi's packing then. But yes, it's already 7:02, so we should head on over to Vibes for this evening. I will be going in the morning for Fox AM, so if you guys are awake at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, please come join me for a cup of coffee and start your Friday off right for whatever it's supposed to be, Fox AM. Otherwise, we'll be going to the swap this weekend. I might do a pop-up on the way there. I'll see how the trip is going. But otherwise, that's about it. How about you, Miss Didi? You can't find
Well, I will probably see you in the morning unless an appointment pops up that I'm not aware of.
Okay.
So, other than that, I just hope to finish up what I need to get done because when I come back from the class, it's a few days and we're bouncing off for another little trip. So it's going to be a hard 2 weeks.
Yeah, very busy. As soon as we get back from the swap, Shane's getting his bowls removed. So
He's like, stay gone, stay gone, stay gone.
and then we're supposed to be going up towards the Hoggins area for a foliage tour and to meet the baby. So it's going to be hectic. But until then, guys, I hope you guys have a phenomenal rest of your evening. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with us this evening, for all your membership milestones, your stickers, your chats, your gifts. We greatly appreciate all of that. And we just love being here with you guys, spending time with you. It not only might help regenerate you guys, but it also helps refill our cups. So thank you so very much for providing your light to us as well. And with that, I would like to say, whether you are a member, a participant, a lurker, or a replay crew, we love each and every single one of you, and we'll see you in the morning and next Thursday and maybe Saturday. I'll see how that goes. But until then, call your loved ones, let them know you're thinking about them, check in, see how they're doing. If you're lucky enough to have them close, pull them in, give them a big, 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 big hug and a big, big kiss, because tomorrow was never promised, but today is a gift, a present, Coro. So go forth and spread some kindness with it, with love with it, and while you're at it, guys, spread some kindness too. We can all plant a seed of kindness, and it can grow from there, because the world can use so much of it, and it can start with you. But I hope you guys have a phenomenal evening, and we'll see you on over at Vibes with hashtag Didi's Packing. Hope you have a great night. Now it's time for some football.
But it is clean, I swear.
Are you sure?
Here is her mom now. Here is her baby.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cat? Bailey calls them the cat. You gonna give them kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Oh.